It's just not the same old Bears.
Hey, Chicago, what are they going to say now, right?
What are they going to say now?
Michael B. Jordan, Black Panther, is this your king? This is your king. This is the best you have, right? Philadelphia Eagles defending Super Bowl champs. Oh, wait, hold on. I thought that the Bears couldn't beat winning teams. I thought that the Bears couldn't beat good teams. That was the narrative, right? That's what everybody wanted to say, right? It was a knock against the fraudulent 8-3 team in the NFL, the Chicago Bears. Some of these folks talking about fraudulent, I don't think they understand the concept of house money. Even us Bears fans understand we are a year ahead of schedule. This is the greatest scenario to be in, right? Nobody expected the Bears for the third consecutive week to be sitting atop the NFC North, taking down the reigning Super Bowl champs in their own house, punking them on their own turf, doing it the way that they do it, right? We bullied the bully. Tush push, how about that? How did that do for them? Instead of us acting like the Green Bay Packers and just requesting that the play be banned, we actually went in and forced a turnover off of it. Dennis Allen, DA, hat off to him. Said he had a plan. We had a plan. It was strip that ball right out of Jalen Hurts' hands. Turnover. I'm fucking pumped, man. Beyond pumped. This was a measuring stick, right? This was the test. This was the biggest game of our season. Watching fans boo their own team on their home field, leaving early. And the only thing that was a little bit better was the thought of a Green Bay Packers fan sitting at home who they thought for sure after beating the Lions, they're like, oh, well, the Bears are going to lose to the Eagles. We're going to be sitting atop the NFC North. You are mistaken. Not so fast. You want to know what metrics matter? Turnovers. How often do you give the ball away? How often do you take it away? Bears are the best in the NFL at that. Eagles rarely turn the ball over, and we forced 2 today. We ran for 281 yards on the almighty Philadelphia Eagles defensive line. That defensive line looked more like Swiss cheese. And hold on. The Jalen Carter stuff, can we stop that? Because Darnell Wright's playing at an all-pro level on a very windy day. I mean, you saw that field goal at the end of the game, and you saw how much that wind just absolutely ate up that kick, pushed it to the left. I saw an awesome tweet from Greg Olson. Philly is throwing into the wind in the fourth quarter because Chicago won the toss and took the ball. It's not random. Ben Johnson planned for this fourth quarter hours ago. This is the type of chess, not checker shit that Ben Johnson does that gives me all the confidence in the world. Like, going into this game against Philly, I had no doubts about Ben Johnson. I had no doubts about Caleb Williams. I knew that they could measure up. They could meet the levels of the demands for the week, right? I was nervous about us defending the run. With 4 linebackers out, I thought that we would get dominated in the trenches. Not so fast. It was the Chicago Bears doing the dominating in the trenches, bully ball, over and over and over again, until all they're doing is selling out for the run, and then Caleb Williams pulls a rabbit out of his hat, rolling left, flicking that ball 31 yards dot to Cole Kmet for a touchdown. That's the type of shit that Caleb Williams can do that's incredible, man. And he didn't have his best game. Who cares? We won. Not going to be overly critical when we get a win. That's the most important stat that matters. All in all, just the beauty of a game. We just won the hardest game on our schedule, and we looked dominant. We've shown that we belong, that we can compete. We've got the talent. That's not the question. This is Chicago. We have a good Bears football team. This is a good team. We can go blow for blow with the Super Bowl champs. We're dangerous. We have nothing to lose. This raises the ceiling for this team this year. Go Bears, baby.